Hi, welcome to the PrismERP technical demonstration. Today we are going to learn about sales incentive in PrismERP. So sales incentive is used to reward sales representatives, dealer or customer based on sales performance, quantity or sales amount according to predefined rules. For managing the sales incentive process, we will have to discuss sales slab, process, incentive configuration and all related section. We will cover them step by step. First, let's talk about sales slab. Navigate to the sales menu, then to sales incentive, sales slab list. Sales slab is used to define incentive ranges and benefits based on sales targets or quantity. This is the add slab item page. We are going to add a slab item. First, enter the name here. Next, select calculation on. This determines on which value the slab will be calculated, such as sale invoice, collection, sales quantity, delivery quantity or order quantity. I am going to choose sales quantity. Then select based on. Here we can choose whether the slab calculation will be based on the sale price or the gross sale price. Select the cycle to determine how often the slab will be calculated, such as daily, monthly or yearly. We can also choose a custom range. Next, select the calculation policy. If we choose cycle forward, the full achieved amount is carried forward to the next slab cycle. If we choose partial forward, only the extra amount beyond the slab limit is carried forward. Select the benefit type. The benefit type can be a fixed amount, percentage or any other configured benefit type. Now enter the start value and end value. These values defines the range of the slab. For instance, if sales quantity is between 1 to 10,000, a specific benefit will be given. Now enter that benefit here. If additional benefits are recorded after reaching a certain target, enter the extra slab start value. This is the point from which the extra benefit will start. I'm going to skip this part for now. Here we can choose whether the slab will be pre-configured or on demand. If we select on demand, then we can configure this directly on the sale invoice page. Click add. After all the information has been entered, click save. We have created a new slab item. This is the slab item list. From here we can view and manage all configured slab items. Right now this is in pending state. We are going to have to approve it. Now we are going to create a sale incentive configuration. Navigate to the sale incentive menu once again and then to add incentive configuration. First, enter the configuration name here. If this incentive is applicable for a specific product, then select the product from the list. Instead of selecting individual products, you can configure incentives for an entire product department, sub-department, category or subcategory. In that case, the incentive will apply to all products under the selected group. If you want to exclude products, we can choose them from here. Now select the incentive type. Here we can choose how the incentive will be given. For example, the incentive can be provided as account receivable, cashback or gift product. I'm going to choose account receivable. Choose the payment method. Here we have multiple options: credit, cash, card, bKash, RTGS. I'm going to choose cash. Select the expense account under which this incentive expense will be recorded. I'm going to keep the default on. Next, select the branch for which this incentive configuration will be applicable. If we choose all, then this incentive configuration will be applicable to all branches. Set the start date and end date. The incentive configuration will remain active within this date range. It should match the slab period that we are going to tag here. If cancel sale should also be considered during incentive calculation, consider cancellation, otherwise keep it disabled. Under extra sale types, select the sale types that will be included in the incentive calculation. I'm going to keep all, so I'm not selecting any specific one. Now we are moving to the config filter section. Select the slab that will be included here. I'm After I selected the slab item, other relevant fields are associated with it like calculation on cycle policy slab type has automatically appeared. If this incentive is applicable to a specific customer category, then select from here. If it is applicable only for specific customers, select them from the customer field. Choosing all will make it applicable to all customers. We can also exclude customers from the list. Click add. Finally, after all the information has been entered, click save. The sale incentive configuration has now been created, and this is the list of configs. We are going to have to approve it. Now we are going to add a sale invoice to complete the incentive process. Navigate to the sales menu and add a new sale invoice. Select the branch here. Select the party. We made the incentive applicable to dealer category customers, so we need to select a party from that category. From here, we could choose the incentive configuration if it was on demand. From the drop-down menu, select the product and enter the quantity. Now click save. The sale invoice has been created. We are going to have to change its status to start progress. Now we are going to create an incentive process. Let's go to the sales incentive menu once again and then to add incentive process. First, select the voucher branch to determine for which branch the incentive process will be generated. Next, enter the TDS percentage. This is the tax deduction percentage that will be applied to the incentive amount if applicable. Select the incentive configuration. Once we select the configuration, the config name, from date and to date will automatically load. After all the information has been entered, click save. The system will then calculate incentives according to the selected configuration and generate the incentive records for the specified period. Here we can see the total incentive amount. This is the total incentive amount that needs to be paid. So now we are going to create a voucher to pay that. This is the voucher that we just created, so let's approve it. As we can see, this is the total incentive amount, and this is the TDS, that amount that has been deducted from the net amount. Now if we go to the customer profile, we can see the ledger entries there also. As we can see, this is the total transaction. This amount has been paid here. So that's it for sale incentive today. Thanks for watching. We hope this helps. Bye.